start recording, and then I'll start the stream. There it is. Hey. Sometimes it takes a little bit. Oh, yay! It's the people pump. Pump.
Live
Hey! Yeah!
been on our little venture.
And you know what? I want some more.
Welcome to the People Pump.
Yes, you want me to? I already did.
Is
that where you want me to do?
did what?
To check my. You pointed at me.
Yeah, PowerPoint.
Oh, PowerPoint. So this one, let's see. We're talking about going to Vegas on this one, or
Oh, dude, I didn't play my clip again. Ugh.
do you need to rewind?
No, I'd rather not. Well, I mean, I can. I just don't like going backwards.
Can you play the clip now?
Can I play the clip now? Let's try this now. Well, I mean, it's gonna be on the podcast when you're on the young Spotify, the iTunes, or whatever. But yes, for the people that are on YouTube, here is a clip from Frisky Dingo with a description. Shh. Oh wait, I didn't unmute it. Can we delete-
car!
Oh my goodness! All right, here it goes.
Okay.
Baby, going to Vegas!
What they get in the damn car?
He was putting his head out the window, the sunroof,
Uh-huh.
because he's excited about going to Vegas.
Of course. Who doesn't?
He's going to show off his invention called Ant Farm Keyboard.
Oh, cool.
It's like a regular keyboard, except it's got ants in it.
Ants
living.
in the pants
Yeah.
from France. Yeah. That want to dance.
Of course
In my
they want to
pants.
dance, because they're the bromance
Want to
ants.
go to town. Yeah.
Oh, get
in
down.
my pants.
Doggy, what town are you going to? So the reason why
Mm-hmm.
I want to go do it is because after last episode, I had to get a rundown
Mm-hmm.
with Todd the Bod
Yes.
on just what are the positives and the negatives in the blackjack and the betting system. So it seems that you got a little bit of capacity to hold some numbers in your brain with the plus and minus,
Mm-hmm.
and some discipline when it comes down to not being greedy
Yeah.
and letting your emotions take you on a roller coaster. Wow.
Exactly. Well, Vegas has the odds on them because odds in their favor because they play like a machine, and they know that human beings are going to get emotional and not keep playing like a machine.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be a machine when you're playing, and basically wipe out any kind of emotion and just play methodically.
You got to be a machine.
Yeah.
That's one of the hardest things I ever heard.
Yeah, exactly. So you got to play like them, because if you have the skill set, just what we were talking about with the betting system alone, it's not just blackjack you can win it. You can win every game with the betting system.
Right.
What I was talking about.
Hey, okay.
But you have to do that methodically
You got to do it methodically.
and not let emotions
Don't
get
worry.
excited.
We're doing
Stuff
this.
like that. You know?
Walking into the room, we got Abby. No, I'm sorry, Mike Lowry.
Yeah.
Mike Lowry is chilling here.
And
They
then sitting in the guest seat.
they came to view the people pump, I guess.
Yeah.
Looking good there, guys, with the leg crossed in the pedestal chair.
Yeah.
Tulip
the
chair?
drinks. Yeah.
That's funny. That's great. Well,
Yeah.
now that you've walked into the people pump, and yes,
Yes.
the people pump is being recorded. We are 4.25 seconds in that. You guys can
Yeah.
have conversations. It's whatever, because we can't really hear you.
That's kind of
Yeah.
like playing methodically.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, see that? We're like flow goers.
Yeah.
We're playing
Doesn't
the
matter
tables
what they throw at us.
in Vegas right now.
Yeah.
Because we're robots.
We're robots.
Doesn't matter what they say.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna be in this chair.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I feel like kind of disrespectful because I'm not
Yeah.
really welcoming the people in the room right now.
Yeah, you do.
But
Yeah.
actually, check this out. Feel the vibe. It's like we got an audience.
Yeah.
People Pump was recorded in front of a live studio audience in Denver, Colorado. Apartment 3. I'm not going to tell the apartment because,
Yeah, exactly.
we
Which
stay
is fine, but
loose on that. Great. Yeah, we're going to Vegas. You talk to
Oh yeah, we're recording.
We're always recording. Come on, guys. Was talking to Todd. Let's get back on it, guys. I
Yeah.
know that the People Pump is not. We're not all about. See, part of the reason why
Yes.
we want to go to Vegas
Mm-hmm.
and do this is because we know we're gonna have fun.
Of course.
And Todd has now given me
Yeah.
the powers of the biggest gambling dick possible.
To have
Yes.
fun.
As long as Todd is next to me, my dick is huge.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
In,
but-
in a positive way.
Yes. No, Todd's got a great penis. Okay. And yes, we
You
got
should know that. Albie.
we got the man upstairs. Oh my god.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
just so you know, next week we're having Abby. I'm sorry. Who's Abby? I don't know who that is. We're
Abby.
having Mike Lowry
Mike
on
Lowry.
to next
Okay.
week's episode, just so you know. So in 30 minutes it's going down.
Oh, all right.
Anyway, the main reason I want to go hit it.
If you want to. Yeah,
It's because we don't care about the money, dude.
exactly.
We don't care.
No, you just treat the money like it's not.
I just want to go and
Yeah.
see how that system works.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Todd, do not interact with the people who don't have
Okay.
microphones.
All
It
right.
doesn't make
Okay.
sense to the
Yes.
people listening to the
It
podcast.
does. You're right.
Don't do it. And if you do it, you got to do it in a clever way that's like
Okay.
a double entendre.
Okay. All
Where
right.
you say, yeah, well, it seems that I could take a seat with a beverage right now. If I was talking on a podcast and I needed a cocktail, I
Yeah.
wonder who I'd go
Yeah.
to for it.
Exactly.
If
Yeah.
anybody's reaching out there, anyone in the audience,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Sweet. You heard me though, right?
Yeah.
Stay
Yes.
focused. Stay focused.
I got you.
Gotta maintain, stay focused.
Yes.
In the words of Block Boy JB.
When you're playing, stay focused.
No, you gotta maintain, stay focused. Well, yes,
Exactly.
focus.
I'm giving an example.
Right. Todd's tips last week that about gambling
Mhm.
really got me far, and I was actually kind of upset. Partly because 2 phone calls happened on the episode,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and another reason is because Todd didn't take any notes.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay. Because some people are note takers, some people are risk takers,
Some people are.
shit takers.
Yeah. Put it in here. No.
I can tell you're nervous because of the live audience.
No, I'm not nervous.
You're not nervous.
No. Why
Well,
would I
what
be
were we
nervous?
talking about just now?
Note taking.
Oh,
But
okay.
you, I already know what you're talking about. That you think I should write things down. When some of the things I had in my head,
Well, you did a great job explaining everything.
but it's more like running the bus.
I think it's just for the people who aren't really
You're running the bus.
good at categorizing
Yeah.
new information. You start throwing a whole bunch of numbers out to a guy that doesn't do numbers,
Yeah.
and then I go, "Whoa, where are we going here?" It's like you're speaking a different language.
Yeah. Like with you, I had to kind of like you've had to teach me with this stuff. I had to teach you kind of like the basics of how I would win with blackjack, all that.
Do you think? Yeah. Okay. Yes. Right. And it took a little bit, and now
Yeah.
I'm here,
Yeah.
and now I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
So it seems that yes, you got to play to your audience. Do you think that gambling is a people pumpable subject still though?
Heck yeah,
'Cause-
because people do. Believe me, I've been there a million times. People get pumped up when they go in that casino each day, even if they've lost 4 times in a row. They go, "I'm going. I just got this feel I'm gonna win. People get this pumped up attitude before they sit down, or they wouldn't sit down.
Right. So do you feel when you gamble, is it kind of like
I play with no emotion like the casino.
similar to you tackling or
Exactly. Like when we were talking, like when I tackle, I just tackle the guy. I wasn't about like, just lay him out, gotta get intense. I don't need to do that. I just lay you out.
yeah, just lay them out.
Yeah, and then pick them up. It's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Whereas some people do it because they want to get out.
Yeah,
that.
they have to get that. I gotta get fired up. Like some people we know.
Yeah.
Some people need that fire feel.
Cody Harris.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Cody. But I don't need that. You don't need that. We just do it. I always just did it. I guess that's how I ran. That's how I was able to run relaxed.
Yeah.
Because you had to run relaxed knowing you got these badasses right next to you running, sprinting with you. And you can't let them take your energy by being worried about them. You're in your own bubble, and I'm doing the best I can. And, running relaxed. Sprinting relaxed.
That's it. Kind of like a robot, I guess.
Yeah.
Like a free-flowing.
And like when we're playing and stuff like that, you play a system, and we were talking betting system, which is the most important thing, I feel, than playing. And you just methodically put that money in there. It's very boring, maybe, but to me, making money is not boring. And you just put, okay, this is the next bet. This is next bet. When I win, I go back to this bet. Boom, boom, boom. But like when I've had people play with me, like some people that are just mentally, like that one dude is like way off in left field. He can only grasp things he can only stay at a certain process for 2 minutes, and then he's off in left field. So
Yeah.
And a lot of people that's where like Vegas has an advantage because we're emotional beings, and they're not playing with emotional. That's why they got all that money. We got all the money on this side. We're not playing with emotion. We're just
lay it down. Ivan has had a recent example of that. Ivan comes in and he helps out with the video stuff. We got a lot of projects, etc. He's Spanish. He's great. Ivan is doing stock trading and stuff, and so they have this mock account where they give you like the fake money, right? When he used the fake money, he got his account up to like 100,000 real quick.
Of course.
When he's using his real money, he has to keep putting money in his account because he's making calculated decisions based upon his family.
Yeah, and exactly, and that's what people do. Whether it's based on your family, a lot of reasons to get nervous. When you go play, the main key I feel in playing is not to get nervous with the betting, and do a specific betting system, and just play that system of play along with the betting, and people get, like you said, or they get greedy and they go, you know what, I'm on a roll here, I'm just gonna ride, and the people want to ride a wave. And I do the opposite.
Oh, totally.
I play to stop the bleeding, let's say.
Stop the bleeding. What do you mean to stop the bleeding?
That we know there's going to be ups and downs, so I'm looking at down.
Oh yeah.
Downward.
Putting
dog.
out the fires.
Downward dog.
Downward.
I'm looking at downward dog instead of upward dog, and let's just play. Let's play with emotion. I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for that roller coaster down. And so I'm going to stop the bleeding by having a system.
It's part of that. Are you going to enjoy what is immediate, or are you going to have patience and look at the long run of things?
Exactly.
Right. Where it's really easy to get caught up and say, oh, I want to do this. You're getting caught up in the rush of gambling instead of, why are you really there? You went there to make the Skrilla.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I totally get that. Because even when you were talking about, all right, if we're on the table and you got a whole bunch, if you got 3,000 that you can back up, and then you put 50 on red, and then you lose that one, and you put 100 down on red again, and you put 200 down, you're trying to make it back, and then after all that, you just made $50, and you go, man, dude, that's it. I didn't just make 6,000 real quick.
But like I said, over an hour, you that $50 might be $3,000, and to some people that's boring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's methodical, so it's like it's $3,000 an hour.
Yeah, come on, $3,000 an hour,
Yeah.
and I wonder if they have something else that you can drink other than alcohol at the table.
Of course.
Can you order hot dogs with the lettuce wrap?
No, they're gonna serve you alcohol, so you get emotional.
Oh, that's the thing.
No, but they do serve. You can have hot chocolate. I remember when I was winning, like one for 50 hours was up 12,000 or whatever on $10 bets. I was kept ordering hot chocolate.
Did they get mad at you ordering hot chocolate?
No. They knew I was advertisement because people were coming to the table because they saw my stack of black chips and which were hundreds, and then greens. I had several stacks of greens which were 25.
Come to the Excalibur and be like our buddy Todd here, who stacked up
you
many
can
chips.
Win, and people would sit at my table and they would lose and they would get frustrated and like look at me like you're an asshole.
You fucking dick! He keeps getting all the money.
Yeah.
And all the chicks.
Lucky fucker. Yeah. All the chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lucky motherfucker.
So whenever it goes down, it's definitely going to happen. I just don't know when it is, but I guess we're excited about it.
Yeah, eventually, you can't lose I look at it, you can't lose forever.
Maybe I should train because
and you're going to win, so just back that up with the system.
Okay, so leading into all right, we understand that you need a gambling system and that you also, if you're playing blackjack, you need to have a good way with numbers. And see, I was always thinking about the roulette, and then that's always 50-50 if you're, well, I guess maybe like 51 or something because you got the greens in there, those two greens. But you like to play the blackjack because if you can have a capacity to count a little bit,
then you're more than a 50% chance.
Yes, you're more than that, and especially if you're patient with the gambling system. So, got to get down on some math.
And then just blackjack was an easy numbering thing for me. They'd say, what's the one? But still, it's the roll of dice. Craps. That's a mathematical one too. But to me, blackjack's more basic mathematics, and
totally, it's just a lot of numbers. You look around and you say, okay, was that, and then you have to pay attention to what you have. So there's numbers happening around you, and then you're looking at your numbers.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm looking at 8 and 7, like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
15.
Takes me a couple.
But then, like I said, that's where you use a plus-minus system, and that's where you use the minus system, which MIT and those guys from Harvard, whatever MIT, weren't, from what I read, weren't using the minus system. And if I'm at a 15 and there's a 4 showing, if I'm at a minus 15 into a 4 deck, 6 deck.
Okay, hold on. Let me break that down real quick, just for my own brain. Minus 15 would mean that you have that there were a lot of high cards. There's been 15 high cards, so you're minus 15, and there's a 4 showing on the dealer.
Yes.
Okay, and then you have. Okay, right. Minus 15.
The probability of them hitting 17 or 18, 19, 20, 21, whatever, is pretty good when they got a 4 and you're at a minus. And MIT people, I weren't looking at that. Mathematically, I could add that up easily, that the 4 can, there's so many ways that 4 can hit into something. And so if I got a 15, I think about hitting a fucking 15, and everyone at the table's like freaked out, and the people with eyes in the sky. That guy hit a 15 with a 4. He's counting. Maybe but they're looking more at the card counters, which again makes no sense to me. They're looking for the guy that's at a high plus, and he's going from a $10 bet to a $200 bet all of a sudden. Again, I'm not doing that either. I'm just using the counting system as a way of making mathematical decisions. So a 15, basically, you get an ace, 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 ways of hitting, which is about and if you times that by 8, because each card's about 8% of the deck, that's a 48%. So that's almost a 50% chance you're going to hit into it. But if you include the high minus count, it's more than a 48% chance. Might be a 63% chance. How I add that quick, I'm just good at that. I'm good at
I
math.
was always impressed by how fast you counted the money after we were in our Uber away from the shows.
And I could scan cards and know I could scan 20 decks if I want to. if I pay attention.
He's a scanner.
I can just scan and just come up with the number. So
Todd, he's good at it. He's got a way to count the cards.
But to make it logical, Spock logic.
What's interesting is that you're a bold guy, but you don't gamble bold because that's stupid.
This is extremely stupid.
But in the real life,
like when it comes to Dennis Allen Rolfe, I'm going to be a bold motherfucker.
Oh, that's right.
Put him out there and make sure that guy pays for all the shit he did. So, but and stand up for myself, obviously, with what's been done, blah, 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 blah. But, or stand up for myself in a fight, whatever. But I rather not, fight. I just want to enjoy life, be peace-oriented. But a lot of times you got to fight because we're so
you must fight
nutty as a human, as a species. So, anyhow, that's a different topic.
I have to find.
What are you finding?
This MIDI cable, so that I can. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh.
Because you said something that makes me want to play a tune.
Oh.
And I got my tune
ready to
tune
go.
player right here.
Because you
pump it for systemic injustice. No, not for it. I did it the wrong way. Against it.
In a prison system based on profit, instead of throwing the real people in prison.
Yeah,
like Dennis Allen Rolfe.
Prison based on profit.
A black market child dealing judge that hits people with his car and takes off and can still be a judge.
Yeah, I'm mad at that guy.
As far as many other things, but yeah,
I'm mad at that guy.
Way different
because he has really made a good friend of my life, a good friend of mine, his life fucking hard and miserable and shit.
Yeah, at times.
I'm mad at that. But I'm also, in a way, happy that he chose to fuck with you.
No, exactly.
Because now people have, like, a hope.
Yeah, exactly.
Something to
obviously we got to make a lot of changes in the Black Lives Matter thing, LGBT, standing up for human rights. There needs to be human rights. People going after Weinstein for the shit he did to people and stuff. We're going after what's right in life. Let's put the right people in prison. Just like Big Blue is meant to help people that have infectious disease, things like that, by, hey, what do probiotics do? What probiotics are good? Let's stop saying that there's no valid studies for natural stuff, because we need to know about natural stuff, because and God bless, I live with a oncologist pharmacist. He's on so many fucking drugs and stuff like that, and that's just not the way to be. We need to be we need to be healthier, and natural substances are healthier, people. So let's put some, like when I got to take an antibiotic, like how much later should I take a probiotic? How many strains of a probiotic? Which strains of the probiotic compared to the antibiotic? Let's do some real qualitative quantitative studies. Big Blue. That's why I'd love to start sue the judicial system for what they've done, and then use that money, like we say, parlay that money into Big Blue.
Yeah.
But But the thing is just I hate hearing how thousands of years of what I call research, what we've done going back to the Greeks and fantastic healers, Egyptian, whatever, that everything they were taught and did isn't right. Come on. Let's prove the validity of it. Let's do it for once for all. Let's start a foundation that helps people with cancer, natural means. And they can still do the chemo, shit like that. But what are natural ways of helping people? And what really does work for people? Because, there have been a lot of situations where people have healed themselves naturally. So let's just validate it. That's all. That's what we want to do, right? Help people.
For the most part. I like that you digressed into your passion.
Yeah, exactly.
Just bam.
Yeah. And that's what makes us feel good, right? If we died, don't you want to maybe go to a peaceful place and feel peaceful about the life you had?
Yeah, feel
good.
I'm
saying? Feel good. That,
leave knowing that
exactly that we maybe
right.
weren't perfect, and God, I wish I didn't do this or that, but man, I did a lot of good things. I put a smile on a lot of people's faces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I helped a lot of people. I didn't hurt people to make money.
When I have to live with myself after I've done something stupid, or when I feel like, why did I do that? If that was all that I had, a trail of those feelings, I would be miserable.
Trail duster. And you know me, down deep, I'm just a fun person. I'm a fun-loving person. I just, I like to enjoy life. People will get mad. Hey, how come he's getting all the attention with girls or whatever, that and stuff? Well, maybe I'm getting attention because I'm putting vibes out there, because I'm enjoying myself. I'm happy right now.
Yeah.
And people want to be around that. Like when I'm upset and stuff, I know that's a person not to be for very long, because people want to be around it, and it just, like, drains my energy, things like that.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to deal with the real world. That's a lot of negativity. We've had, like I said, all these people that have died for their country and stuff, and I think are totally mistreated, and should get $1 million when they've lost their life or whatever. They've given their life for their country. I think that's needs to be really worked on. I see all these vets suffering on the side of the road.
They really take it as like just an occupation where you
know what I'm saying?
Choose this path and you get paid.
Yeah, so
like somebody else.
Yeah, so hopefully we're on a path of, if we're accepting people for what they do, who they are, and stuff like that, they're not hurting people and stuff. Then let's keep going. Let's accept white people that have been hurt. Let's accept, everybody. And we know black they've went through a lot of discrimination, stuff like that. We know women have too, and been mistreated and stuff like that, but so have a lot of white males, and let's just, everybody that's been mistreated, no matter what color, however they are, sexually, whatever, let's be help everyone.
Nice. Very good. Very good, Todd. Being bold. That's okay. So being bold is how we're saving the world today, and it seems that the source of your boldness is very true and very much validated.
Yeah.
Yes, because where you ended was not on boldness. It was with a gigantic, floofy heart.
Fuck
yeah.
Yeah. Having fun at that wheel.
We got
your turn.
We got about a minute and a half left of the people pump. I'd really like to do this 5 minutes before the people pump's over.
Yes.
And dude, leg lifts. Can we get more of the spectrum of the wheel, or do we just end up I don't know, getting them leg lifters? Am I really gonna do? Oh, dude, I can do this right here. Look at me. Check your boy out. He's doing them leg lifts. Can't see him in the counter, but you can see my toes on the camera.
Oh.
Yeah, what's up?
And not to bat him not the bottom, not the bottom of his feet.
Yeah.
From all the grounding, I told Dragon that we recharge our battery, our electromagnetic energy field, by being barefoot and walking on solid earth.
Grounding. We're a big fan of that in the People Pump. Todd, you and I.
Yeah.
It's going down. Vegas. Whether you're
dying or not. You're all excited about Vegas.
Dying
just
or not.
When we talked about the system, I broke down with them.
Well, now that I know and there's not that much pressure, I could just go hang out at a table and do the gambling thing.
Yeah.
It'd be like we're in a movie.
Yeah, and you're just making, a few bucks here, $3 bets, Bubba, and you chase your bet.
I want to wear a bow tie.
And it adds up.
I want to wear a bow tie and suspenders.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Can you smoke a cigar? I don't do that, but I want to.
What sucks, you can smoke at some of these tables, which I used to like, okay, I got to get off this table.
If anybody has a remedy for odorless weed, send that to your boy so I can go smoke weed next to Todd and the gambling tables.
Yeah.
Todd, send him out in 5 seconds. Go.
Oh, right. We're about to yawn. Everybody, good night.
I love you so much.